Hi everyone, it's Adam 7 Fish Tanks, and in today's video we're going to be planting this aquascape. As you can see, there's been a little bit of fine tweaking. I've got my friend here, Joe, today. I'm going to be adding his Instagram in the description below. And basically we are going to be bleach dipping some of these plants, as he's been very kind today to donate a couple of these plants for this scape today. And I'll be showing you how to do that, so let's get into this. Right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting 1 part of bleach for every 19 parts of water, and then we'll dip it in double dosage of dechlorinator for the amount that is in this tub right here. Right, so what we're using today is some 89p corner shop bleach. You can use any kind of bleach as long as it does the job. And what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be mixing the bleach into this bucket here. Once we do that, we'll then dip the plants into here, into this double dosed dechlorinated water. Make sure you give it a good stir around till it's fully in. I can smell that now. Put that off to the side. Just putting all these plants into here for 2 minutes, and then we'll put it into the double dosed dechlorinated water afterwards. Now we're just going to double dose this. Give that a stir around as well. And we're now going to put a timer on for 2 minutes, and once that's done, we'll add these into here. The main reason we're doing this is in case there's any algae that's attached to these plants, and the bleach dip does a great job at making sure that they're nice and cleansed, and we put the dechlorinator on to make sure that the plants don't die off the bleach. So we're just preparing the plants now for the tank. Joe's just preparing them by snipping off any runners that are growing off these types of plants that he's showing us now. And this is a way to make sure that we can train the growth of each of these plants, as when you plant them in and they're sending out runners like this, then it can end up giving a different look to the tank than we're wanting.
Kick.
We've now prepared the plants, they're all ready, and it is now time for us to start planting this tank. The first plant we opted for is a popular one amongst aquascapers. It's the Monte Carlo. It's a great foreground carpeting plant. We then opted for a nice mid-ground plant being Japonica. We made sure to use a spray bottle throughout to lock in the plants but also keep them moisturised throughout the planting process. Next up we used Helanthus Telonum Red. So I was really fortunate to have Joe plant this tank, as he was giving me an insight to aquascaping as a whole. He was talking about how Takashi Amano recommends that if you have 3 plants on one side, then you want at least 1 on the other side to balance it out. Here he was demonstrating how the growth of the plants that we're putting in that area is going to look nice and won't interrupt the look of the taller plants that we're putting behind the wood and in the background. Here we used Echinodorus tenuis. This next plant is one that I've never seen before, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, but it's called Shishmatogalotus. We then opted for the next plant being Echinodorus renni, one of my favourite plants in the hobby. This plant's definitely a staple for most hobbyists. It's the Vallisneria gigantea, a great fast-growing background plant. To fill out the gap in between the background and mid-ground, we used the Amazon sword, definitely a staple plant. In this area of the tank here, we opted for the Bulbitis, a really nice epiphyte plant. If you don't know, epiphyte plants are plants that you don't plant in substrate. We then continued the theme of planting epiphytes around the tank in the nooks and crannies of the wood and rocks using Anubias bonsai. To finish off the background, we opted for Vallisneria nana. To add some final touches to this tank, we added the Bucephalandra mini red. Right, as you can see, the tank is now fully planted, ready for water. So we're going to fill this up with water now. Whilst we were filling up the tank, I decided to get all the electricals sorted out, get them ready and prepared for when the tank was filled with water. Right, and here we are with the finished result. This is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for it to grow in, honestly. I couldn't have done it without Joe. Of course, he planted this tank today, so make sure to check out his Instagram in the description below, as he is a pro aquascaper. So yeah, honestly, I'm really made up with this and can't wait to add fish in the next video in part 3. So make sure to check out part 3 when it's out. Click the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you like the look of this scape. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.